You know the name Acura RSX, but rather than the high-revving, stick-shift, winged hatchback that we all know and love from the two, the RSX will be reborn as an electric crossover. Are you mad you're mad? Okay, well, hold that thought for just now. Here today is the Acura RSX concept, which is the evolution of the Acura EVE performance concept we saw at Monterey last year. And it looks very sporty. So let's start at the front. This yellow is actually amazing, and it kind of looks like the black part of the car is wearing the yellow as a mask over its face, like you have all these geometric cutouts. The slim headlights really wonderful. I'm having some conflicted feelings about this big chunk of piano black grille. Not grille over here on one hand. I feel like that's gonna be a bug magnet. Like any bug you hit is gonna be very visible. On the other hand, it seems easier to clean than those grills that have the big, spangly bits that hide the bugs a little better, but are harder to clean. I don't know. We'll just have to get one to clean ourselves and figure it out. But as we sweep down the side, we have red Brembo brakes, always a fan favorite, and this charge port here, which we cannot open, hides a max charging port, which means that this car, when it comes to production, will be able to charge at Tesla's superchargers. Very convenient. These 21-inch wheels are very cool. However, I will say in my experience, bigger wheels have a tendency to unsettle the ride. So we'll have to really try this out for ourselves to see if that's the case. Of course, this is again a concept, so these camera wing mirrors definitely won't make it to production. Probably get swapped out for actual wing mirrors. And I like this little black detail right here. That kind of cinches the entire profile, slims it out a little bit. We come down here and there's a nice fast back design. It ends in this little ducktail style spoiler. There's a full width light bar, makes it look very futuristic. And if you'll notice, there is not actually an actor a badge anymore. Just says its name in a different font overall. I like this thing a lot, you know. I didn't think I would, and it's big. Not gonna get around that. It kind of has the proportions of the Ferrari Parasangue though, and that car in person is striking. And I have a feeling this is gonna look the same way. Now, this is only an exterior view that we have today, so unfortunately, we will not be able to peek inside sad. That being said, though, there are a few other things I do want to draw your attention to first. When it launches in the second half of next year, the RSX will represent the very first all Honda-produced EVE in the company's history. Yes, we know the ZDX already exists, but that's basically a reskin Chevy Blazer EVE, and therefore not a true accurate product. Acuras are known for tight driving dynamics, so we figured the upcoming EVE will have those characteristics, since it is being designed, developed, and produced by Honda and Acura from the ground up. This includes a new yet unnamed global EVE platform. Acura says the production car will come with dual motor, all-wheel drive, and sporty double wishbone front suspension. For example, other specs like power and range are still a mystery. Honda's all-new Asimo operating system will also debut on the new RSX, which the company says will manage the car's infotainment, advanced driver assistance systems, and owner preferences. For now, this is the closest look we will have at the upcoming Acura RSX. And if you're still hung up on the name, just permit me this for a second. The Acura RSX was replacement for the Acura Integra. It was basically the Integra, but just with another name. But now that we have an Integra again, that did free up the RSX name. And plus, the RSX wasn't around for as long. It was only in North America. It doesn't have the same cultural cachet. What I'm saying is I get why this car wears that name. To read my story on the Acura RSX concept, head over to motortrend.com. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you next time.